Hi everyone, the Mature Simmer here. Welcome to this week's edition of Mods Worth Noting. So the first thing I saw, and I'm not sure if there's an error in the posting, I haven't actually loaded it in the game and tried it. There's this radio tower that is an income producer. The challenge is it seems like it's incredibly unbalanced. It's $25,800 to purchase, but you're going to make almost $68,000 a month. A new production is the Diesel Production Pack. You're able to go ahead and use sunflowers, canola, and soybeans. You can see the ratio and get 1,500 units of diesel out. And it does include an option for diesel sale points, storage, and also vehicles to transport it. So for some inexpensive harvesters, you've got the Fortrit E516 harvester pack. And you can do various things with color configuration and so forth, 89,000 euros. And then you have a few header options. So for those looking for true realism, you might be interested in only inside vehicle camera. This removes the option to have any camera view except the first person view when you're operating a vehicle. And removing other camera options, there's the remove tool cameras, which removes cameras from all tools. And so when entering a vehicle, you can only use the cameras of the vehicle. So with the two coupled together, you're very limited in your viewpoints. So this one was creative. It's big bags as default. Works across all platforms, but instead of spawning pallets when you unload vehicles, they spawn as big bags. So if you prefer to handle big bags instead of pallets, this is a great option to consider. So there was another mod, Dusty Lands, that basically creates a lot of dust if you want to do that, to give you the option to control that by increasing and decreasing the dust scale. But this also now runs it across a lot of different types of tools and lets you get some pretty cool effects, as you can see here. This one just struck me as really interesting as well. So it's a shed with hydraulic control where you can move the shelves to a different position in the shed. So another cool mod for productions is the dry corn add-on. So it adds a corn dryer, and it also adds propane, as well as appropriate storage and purchase containers, as well as a dry corn sell point. You can see the recipe here is corn and propane, gives you dried corn. You do have a required mod you need as well, so keep that in mind. If you'd like some automation in your dairy production, automatic milk sale goes ahead and removes your need to transport the milk for sale. It just automatically sells it every day at 6 a.m. For those running multiplayer servers, Vertex Design has released Increase the Number of Farms that allows you to increase from 8 to 15. I'm assuming, obviously, you're going to need a server that can handle that kind of load if you're going to have a lot of people on at the same time, so use at your own risk, I would say. So Bed Reconsolidation lets sewing machines achieve rolling status as well. So from a graphics standpoint, exhaust extension is pretty interesting. So you get realistic smoke particle effects on all vehicles. You can also see that effect changes from trigger events such as turning on an engine, delimbing or cutting a tree, or if you have high damage on your vehicle. So for those working on UK maps, if you want some realistic crop inputs, you can use CF Fertilizers Pack. It's a UK company, and you can see some of the items available. Another production pack, Midwest Production and Feed Pack, which gives you an ethanol and biodiesel plant and an animal feed plant and the equipment to go ahead and use that. So just a really cute decorative item, volunteer fire department. It's based on something in Poland, so obviously it's in Polish. So field statistics data lets you see how much seed, fertilizer, etc. you're going to use on your field. As you can see, it can potentially get a little bit busy as it does show the various fields all over the map that you happen to be looking at. I assume you can turn this on and off as well. Just be aware of the visuals. And finally, I'd say a week too late, fireworks. I don't know if it's the same mod we had in FS19, but I've seen some folks use it in roleplay series and so forth. So you can just go ahead and work with fireworks, or have a fireworks display within your game. So that's it for this week's edition of Mods Worth Noting. I'll see you next time.